Well, it's 8:05 here. Some families relying on SNAP benefits can expect to start getting their benefits in 2 days, but it will not be a full payment. People who normally get benefits on the 3rd, 5th, or 7th of the month will see some money starting on Saturday. Everyone else is expected to get their partial payments on their regular date. The payment schedule comes after a judge ordered the Trump administration to use contingency funds to keep that program going. It was a message that went out across social media, and Mayor Mike Duggan making sure Detroiters know where to get food assistance in this city.
If you were supposed to get your benefits on your card this week, come out to our website, we'll support you. If your benefits didn't come due till next week, the week after, please wait, because a quarter of all recipients get their benefits each week.
Now, yesterday, as you can see here, Mayor Duggan was at one of those sites at Jesus Tabernacle of Deliverance Ministries on Chalmers. Several pantries stepping up to help families who have not received their SNAP benefits this month.
At this point, we're going 2-week blocks, 2-week schedules. We're calling our volunteers. I didn't think I'd see the day that we had more volunteers and we could staff shifts for the next 2 weeks, but we're going to have time, if this goes on, for every volunteer who called in to be able to take a shift and help their neighbors. The people this week are not getting their benefits on their SNAP cards. If I were to predict, I don't think people next week will get the benefits on their SNAP cards. Now, will it be fixed in time for the week after that? We'll have to wait and see, but we're going to be ready in Detroit for as long as it takes.
All right, now take a look at this photo. These are all the locations where all of the emergency food pantry assistance sites are in each district throughout the city of Detroit. Now, to understand how all this is going to work and to talk about these new sites and the push to help Detroiters that are in need right now, we have the city's Deputy Mayor, Malia Howard, and Tony Stovall, the volunteer coordinator in the mayor's office. Thank you so much for being here. Let me just start here. This seems like a conversation in your offices that was difficult but easy to have in terms of we need to do something and we need to help Detroiters, right?
Absolutely. So anytime that we experience these types of events, our city council, the mayor's office, we pull together. Tony always leads the charge.
Tony can find people wherever you need them.
But we do. We pull together for our residents, and when we see a need, we feel a need, and we act. And so this is a difficult time that families are going through, but this is a seamless process for us. We want to make sure that we are using the existing network of food banks that are there, and we're not standing up necessarily new ones, but we want to use the networks that are already in place. And Tony can explain more about some of those locations. But with Forgotten Harvest, with the assistance of the Metro Food Rescue, we're able, with the funds that the city was able to allocate, the $1.75 million, we've been able to push in substantial amounts of food to ensure that if you receive your SNAP benefits this week, and again, we're just asking residents to stay consistent, if you receive your benefits this week, the pantries will have the additional food that is needed on top of their already existing need.
Right, right.
And so we just want residents to continue to follow that model. But with Tony's help, we were able to, you want to announce?
Well, we're at this, as of this morning, we are over 1,400 volunteers.
Really?
That have signed up to come out and just be willing to help push out anything that.
Right. Pack boxes, put things in trunks, whatever we need. Yeah.
Whatever is needed, they have signed up and are willing to help. And it's just amazing and a blessing to everybody that has just signed up in these short 4 days that this has went out.
You know, that is what I love about the city of Detroit,
Yes.
is that when the call goes out that people need help, those lines where volunteers get long because people are willing to do anything for anybody.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's literally why we continue just to push the mantra Detroit strong and we are one Detroit. That the coalitions that are built between industries, nonprofit sector, and residents, we've built that for the last 12 years. And so folks just immediately, when you make the call, they immediately come and say, what can I do?
And it makes a lot of sense for you to tap into the logistics that already exist, because trying to start this from the ground up would have been a monumental undertaking.
Right.
And with the volunteer support, we're able to just expand what they already do. Many have already existed for over 20 years doing the work right in their community, and our job is to just come in and just see how we can assist with your process, if we have to do 1 or 2 lines, and just make it a seamless process. As we know there are wait times,
Sure.
but you know, but I will say everyone was just patient and so happy yesterday as we were out there, and we're just going to continue to work with them, send those volunteers out, and help and see how we can just get those residents their food.
We're going to take a very short break. When we come back, I want to talk more about the logistics of the sites themselves. You know, how to get there, what to know if you have to sign up, all the things that people are wondering about actually getting that food. We'll take that short break. We'll be back here in 90 seconds.
Awesome.
Welcome back to Local 4 Live. Again here with Detroit's Deputy Mayor Malia Howard and Tony Stovall. She is the volunteer coordinator in the mayor's office. Let's talk more about the logistics of the sites. You set up all of these sites all over Detroit. If I am a family or just an individual who needs some additional help right now because my SNAP card, my EBT card is depleted, do I need to sign up? Do I have to show proof? Like, what happens in the process?
So when you go to a site, you don't have to show proof. You just need to give them your name. They'll take your address, birth date,
That's it.
provide you with the information you need.
Okay.
They have, it's called Link to Feed card.
Okay.
And so that card, you'll sign up for it that day, you'll get the card immediately. And then when you need to come back to the food pantry again, you'll just sign the card and it just lets them know that you were there.
Yeah, right.
There's no requirement to show proof or ID.
Okay.
Food is not, you just don't have to do that. It's not an obligation. You
Right.
have to.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to eat.
Yeah.
And so there are no barriers in this space. We just want to make sure you have the food.
You had mentioned that you have now 1,400 volunteers, which is incredible. Do you need more, especially if this lingers on for the next couple of weeks?
You know, we can always use more hands. We were, again, really lucky that 1,400 already signed up. We are busy going out to sites and, again, making sure that they are getting the help that they need. So when you go on DetroitMI.gov, you sign up, we will follow up with you and give you an assigned location.
Okay.
In the event that we don't need any for that day, because on the form you can sign up for the day that works for you, the shift time, everything. You know, we may not need you for the exact day you signed up, but we'll still follow up with you.
Yeah.
And just see, are you flexible on
This
your
doesn't
days?
work. What can you work on this
What
one
can you
instead?
do? Yes. And we do just continue, we'll expect to probably see more as the holiday is coming up,
Sure.
and we've got turkey drives coming. So we've got plenty of volunteer opportunities if we don't need you in this immediate time and things in the shutdown ends and, you know, SNAP benefits are continue.
Not to put you on the spot, but any estimates on how many Detroiters are using SNAP benefits?
Well, there are. So we believe on a daily basis there are about 140,000 households.
Okay, so a very large amount then, which leads me to my next question. I know you said the city was able to put in $1.75 million.
Correct.
It's funny how fast that money goes, though. Isn't it?
Absolutely. It's astonishing what it costs to provide services, to provide that type of service to our residents, but it's a benefit to our residents, and so
Right.
that's all
Yeah.
that matters.
It's money well spent.
It's money
You
well
didn't question
spent.
it. It's just how fast it goes. It's like, oh my
But
gosh.
it does go fast, and that's why, with the help of multiple departments, philanthropic agencies, we're able to just continue to keep moving through these spaces. United Way has been an amazing partner in this space, and so as if this continues to go on, we'll just continue to build these relationships and just ask that partners continue to participate.
What have you heard from the families who are able to get a little bit of help from the city, especially at the sites that you've already opened, that they've already been there, just in terms of what a huge weight this must be off their shoulders?
So all of them just so thankful, so grateful, just smiling, just really thankful for the fact that they know where they can come and get some food. They can go to this site and just say, oh, this is by my house. I don't have to go far. I can go here and get the things that I need for myself and my family.
Especially because the family is another key aspect there, right? I mean, I'm not taking away from anybody, but when you have to worry about how you're going to put food on the table for your babies, when you're taking care of those kids, that on top of your own needs is just such a burden. Right. So thank you so much to you and the mayor and everybody else that has been working on this to put this together. One more time, if people want the site list, what's the best way to access all the information?
DetroitMI.gov is right on the top of the page, volunteer link, and just the map for all the pantries.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time today, and thank you for
you.
making it easy for all the Detroiters.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We also have the information on our website as well, all of the sites as well as throughout Metro Detroit. There's a QR code there on the bottom of your screen, the left-hand corner. If you scan that, it's going to take you to our page with the list here in Detroit and again throughout all of Metro Detroit.